Welcome to History of Australia today. We're diving deep into the fascinating and haunting history of Port Arthur, Tasmania. If you're a history buff or love exploring intriguing pasts, this video is for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're exploring the dark and captivating history of Port Arthur, one of Australia's most significant historical sites. Let's get started. Our journey begins in the early 19th century. Port Arthur, located on the Tasman Peninsula, was established in 1830 as a timber station. It quickly evolved into a penal colony for British convicts, notorious for its harsh conditions and strict discipline. Named after George Arthur, the Lieutenant Governor of Van Diemen's Land, now known as Tasmania, Port Arthur was chosen for its natural isolation. Surrounded by water and rugged terrain, it was considered escape-proof. Life at Port Arthur was tough. Convicts were subjected to hard labor, working in industries such as shipbuilding, shoemaking, and brickmaking. The discipline was severe, and punishments were harsh. The separate prison, built in the 1850s, introduced a new form of punishment: solitary confinement. Inmates were kept in isolation, forbidden from speaking or making any noise. This psychological torment was believed to be more effective in reforming criminals. However, the conditions often led to mental breakdowns, with many prisoners suffering from severe psychological distress. Port Arthur wasn't just for adult convicts. The Point Poor Boys Prison, established in 1834, was the first of its kind in the British Empire. It housed boys as young as 9 years old, who were separated from the adult population to receive education and vocational training. Despite the intentions to reform, conditions were still harsh, and the boys endured grueling work and strict discipline. Port Arthur housed some infamous criminals, including bushranger Martin Cash, who became famous for his multiple escape attempts. Despite the colony's reputation for being inescapable, a few managed to flee, although most were eventually recaptured. One of the most daring escapes involved George "Billy" Hunt, who disguised himself in a kangaroo skin to try and evade capture. However, he was recaptured when guards, thinking he was an actual kangaroo, nearly shot him. By the 1870s, the penal colony system was in decline. Port Arthur's remote location and the high cost of maintaining the facility led to its closure in 1877. Today, Port Arthur is one of Tasmania's top tourist destinations, attracting visitors from around the world. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving its rich history for future generations. Visitors can explore the well-preserved ruins, take guided tours, and learn about the lives of the convicts and guards who live there. The site also hosts interactive exhibits and multimedia presentations,